Thank you very much for sticking around for Taste of the Valley Tuesday. As always, it's my pleasure to be joined by Mary Rappaport, who no doubt has a delicious recipe that you can try at home, and no doubt because I'm going to try to make this.
Yeah, you're gonna make it with me. This is a strata. You know what a strata is.
Yes.
We've done them many times before. You kind of layer things, but this has a lot of unusual ingredients in it. It's called roasted red pepper, goat cheese, artichoke strata.
Okay.
I mean, if you like those things, you're going to love this. It's wonderful. And it actually uses English muffins, 2 packages of English muffins. You don't have to use English muffins. You could use Dale bread, Italian bread, whatever you want. You're going to start off with some green onions.
Okay, just
grab and just sprinkle those on top. While he's doing that, I have wonderful fresh basil from my garden. Perfect time of year for this recipe. Sprinkle that on top. Okay, I think that's good. We're going to do half of everything.
Oh, okay.
And then sprinkle half of this crumbled goat cheese on top of that.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I have roasted red peppers that I've gotten out of a jar. And I didn't do them myself, I'm sorry to say.
But of course you can at home. You
can at home if you want to. And it has a little bit of the juice in it. And I'm going to kind of let the juice be there also.
And again, just half of that container, right?
Half of that. Put that. And then, you can glob some more of that on.
Yeah.
And this is provolone.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's great. This is provolone cheese right here. Let's do this really quickly. Go ahead and help me out doing that. And while he's doing that, I'm going to put the artichokes on top. And these are artichokes out of a can or a jar. And again, if a little bit of the juice is in there, don't worry about that. And
it's just a flavor?
Yeah, it just adds to the flavor. So that's the first layer.
Okay.
The second layer, again, we just put...
Just repeat the process.
Repeat the process.
Okay.
And as you see, I have different colors of the English muffins. And that's because I'm using both the extra high fiber that has a gazillion grams of fiber in it and the regular, just to kind of give me a little bit of each.
Okay, but again, it's all preference though, right?
Oh, it's all preference. Again, you're going to build the next layer again on top. Well, and while you're doing this, I'm going to be doing that. Or you can imagine it. And then what you do, while you're doing all of that, you just go ahead and do that.
Sure.
In a blender, I've put 10 eggs. Now, that sounds like a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
Except that this feeds a lot of people. This feeds 8 to 10 people. And 2.5 cups of non-fat half and half. Non-fat half and half is basically skim milk, which is amazing. So you're really not adding a whole lot of...
Not too much. Yeah. So it's not as unhealthy as you may expect.
Yeah, no, it's not at all. And then after we've done all of this, meanwhile your oven is not on because this stays in the refrigerator overnight when you finish this. How are we doing there? We're
Very
all
good.
set.
You make me look like I actually know what I'm doing.
Yeah, this is great. Let me get rid of the rest of this. Okay, how about that?
So then we have this. We've got the layer on layer on layer.
Layers on layers. A little bit more of the bread goes on top here. And then we pour on this wonderful mixture. The custard mixture goes on top. And again, you wrap this up in the refrigerator. It stays in the refrigerator overnight. 350 the next day when you serve it. It takes about an hour, and then you bake it. Serve it with fresh fruit. We have a portion right here. I'm going to let you try.
And there's the finished product.
Yeah, it's nice and hot and delicious. Really interesting flavors. If you like this kind of thing, you're going to, I love it. I love these flavors. Very interesting, different kind of strata.
Okay, and of course the recipe is on our web channel, WHSV.com. While I try this, tell people where they can reach you.
Yeah, reach me at 540-345-3958. I have loads and loads and loads of wonderful recipes using eggs. What do you think?
As always, absolutely delicious. Mary, thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Before we get a check of the weather,